Hello, nice here, La-Mulana. In the last part we really learned how to read, unlike the previous time we learned how to read where it was like fake reading. Can only read skeletons before. Wow, I got some mail. That's the other thing we got last time. Yeah, we're still wandering around the village. My hand was in the wrong... Another one? Welcome to Zelpud Mailer. Excellent. I should probably just turn that off, but... Okay. Anyway, now that we have the ability to read, I think the first thing we want to do is probably get the ability to read ancient characters. Unless... In Randomizer, do you actually have to go get that? Or do you just have it as soon as you have the... I mean, won't take long to visit 3 tablets. I went the wrong way, as you might have guessed from the fact that I turned around. Oh, okay. We don't actually have to get the ancient characters. That said the same thing twice because half of it is... It's like a Rosetta Stone. Half of it is ancient characters and the other half is the Philosopher's Alphabet. But alright, in Randomizer you don't have to do that. Noted. Anyway. We're still looking for stuff. Be a little man, only the small shall proceed. Needed to be able to actually read that in order to get through here. Alright. I mean, we can pretty much just tank things. I'm hitting his shield at the bottom to force him to hold it in place. You notice he goes into a bit of a less moving pose. And then you just gotta hit him at the other height. And then the ghosts rush into the chest, and then they all run away from it because... There's a death trap. It's the serpent staff. Oh, that just leads up there, of course. Well, let's use our serpent staff. Zelpud's like, hey, did you know that you can show me use items? I see you got a use item. Anyway, there are 2 places we need to use the serpent staff in order to advance. One is actually in this direction. I might as well hit up the hot spring while I'm here, I guess. But we are actually coming here not for the purpose of using the hot spring. Imagine. Because there's a dude over here. You don't actually have to use the serpent staff, but it has to be equipped. Or else you can't damage him. Oh, we just got a full heal off of picking up that. Oh, it's a coin chest. Okay. This is normally where you get double jump. Of course, also normally the... What words was I gonna say? Normally the serpent staff is in the room where you fight Anubis. This is not the way to the other location we want to use the serpent staff. I want to use literacy in this direction. So let's hit the correct menu button. Oh yeah, getting all the Zelpud emails. Except not literally all of them. Getting many Zelpud emails. All the important ones. I needed to be in the lower level. Alright. I thought that was the tablet that was gonna do something. Maybe it was up in this direction? But I thought you needed to get water flowing before there was, like, anything meaningful up here. Huh. There's definitely something in Tower of Goddess we need to read. Okay. Hunk of flying iron, something about having the golden key in hand. Oh, hi. Hello again. Okay. Shine upon it with the Eye of Truth. Those climbing the tower never turn back. Yeah, that thing attacks the hesitant. Oh, there's a wall there, by the way. In case you hadn't observed the pipe, I'm here to point it out. Okay, lake created by the giant. Oh! That was the one! There, broke it. Katana or knife would have allowed me to not need to resort to sub-weapons, but we're missing both of the weapons that can hit like straight below your feet. Alright, so that switch should have done something around here? No. Or is it spring in the sky time? I'm just checking for a switch up here. Okay. So yeah, let's check spring in the sky. Not sure if it's time to unstop the things that are in Spring of the Sky that need unstopped in order to really get water moving in Tower of the Goddess. Do 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 do. I'm in the wrong part of the song, and also there's not really much to say. We're coming down here, we're going through the secret passage. And there is water. Oh wait, no. There's always water, I think, but does this thing at the bottom get bopped? Yes, excellent. And the other one, we go to Mausoleum, and there's a secret passage that leads to it. This is the wrong way. It is technically to the left of the save point, but we gotta get down first. Gotta get down to get left. Anyway, we do the Mario. And we bought this. I'm surprised the shell horn doesn't sound for that one. Oh, there's a chest here now. I guess that's because of the thing that I hit at the bottom after reading the tablet. I thought there would be things for me to step on in order to open up this chest. But I guess the dots aren't here. The dots that show the positions of the switches. Maybe I need to kill these things that showed up. Again, there are some things that I just know that you do them in La-Mulana, but not why or how they connect to other things. Alright, yeah, you can use that as a platform briefly, but it does despawn as well. Alright, the other one's coming down. Yep, There it goes. Needs to have the enemy on it to stay powered. Flail Whip making short work of literally anything. Okay, the dots are there. Excellent. Let's just warp. There's no real puzzle here to those dots. You just, oops. You just hit the switches until they go to the bottom. Okay, they stopped moving. And there's one on each side. Warping one screen, because why not? It's free. The Ice Cape! We found it. Now we can go beat Vi, except we did that, because I tanked it. This still isn't open. I can't talk to the philosopher to do the one-time puzzle. Which is not one time in Randomizer, but... Come on, it's the one-time puzzle. What other name does it have? The weights puzzle? Who would call it that? Oh, there's just a coin chest there. Noted. But I could get out my Lamp of Time, finally. And Zelpud will comment on the Lamp of Time. There's now actually that switch here. I need to place this thing after time has unfrozen. I was mashing down. And there's a shop here that opened. The Dragon Bone! Aw, yeah, I'll take it. Also the bracelets. I was apparently running low on those. I think normally there's some sort of ammo there. See, the bracelet allows us to break pots in a single hit, which is actually useful for one puzzle. It looks like we have every use item, but we're actually missing the talisman. Not the La-Mulana talisman, the red and white one. Let's see, and then, I looked up an image of this screen. I know the provocative clothing does not actually appear in the item list, so that's not one of the ones we're missing. We have the Ice Cape. Let's see, we don't have the Spalder. We don't really want the Spalder, though. What's the other item I'm missing? I feel like I've named it before while trying to name missing use items. Maybe it'll come to me. Let's see, what else do I want to do? I mean, we just picked up some pretty important stuff. I'm curious, do they just get replaced with weights? No, right, they just say sold out. I mean, that gives us some pretty strong incentive to head back into actually the entrance to Chamber of Birth that we're closest to. And we can just swim up because there's water here. Takes a lot of mashing to fight the current, but it's not that hard. And refill our Lamp of Time for when we do the one other puzzle that requires Lamp of Time. Can take Lamp of Time off to ensure we don't accidentally use it where we don't want to. I think there was a room up there where I needed to use the cog and I might have neglected to actually use it. But while we're using this entrance, let's place the Dragon Bone where it goes. Oh, I should have selected the Dragon Bone when I was unequipping. That's not the Dragon Bone. Pow. We've placed a representation of death. I don't quite remember how you get in there. Maybe we need to do it from the other side. Oops. And we're just falling forever. That's fine. We wanted to go to the other entrance anyway. Free chakram. Another place to refill Lamp of Time here. I feel like the reward for that puzzle plus the other two might actually just be a map, though. Well, or it could be like, I think Spalder might be removed from the item pool. It might be whatever the last passive item is. Alright. So yeah, what's around here again? I feel like I always, like, run into a dead end going this way, of course, but... Alright, but up here there's actually a warp that maybe I haven't taken in Randomizer yet. No, this just goes here. Okay. Let's actually get our shield out properly. Okay, this is just here. Alright. So wherever I need to set the cog, I don't think I've been there. Oh, maybe it's because I need to set the Serpent Staff. I haven't done that. Anyway, let's go back through the water. Although I'm still wondering, maybe the Gate of Time entrance is faster. Also, this still isn't open. Maybe we gotta, like, do something up here? Because there's a... No, this is where the ladder appears, once I actually do the thing. Yeah, Healing Fairy. Let's just let it form. Wouldn't mind a little healing. I thought there was supposed to be a switch here if I did want that coin chest. Normally you get the Eye of Truth in that chest. I think. Alright, ambushed the invisible ambusher. Oh wait, there's a switch here, and then there's probably a switch down below. Alright. Let's make sure I actually consider all the ways I'm allowed to go carefully. Just making sure there weren't more hidden passages that I wasn't thinking of. Alright, yeah, that door doesn't do anything useful for us. There's definitely some route around here that I'm not thinking of. Because wait, that's where you... This is where the Serpent Staff goes, but how do you get in there? Maybe it's just from the warp to the right of here? Where do you end up here? This is just here. Oh. There's a route through here, by the way. Okay, and now there's a new warp there. Wait, how do I get down there, though? Oh, there's a ninja in this room. I was just trying to use the serpent staff in front of the snake symbol. Did it maybe, like, change the purpose of the warp over here? Yes, okay. Let's see, now, before enemies get too stacked up, you just gotta hit that face with that. There's some hint about, like, a god slaying another god with a disc of light or something. Oh. Alright, behold the Chamber of Birth. Something. This is the place where all life comes to being. So you can read the save points. Anyway. You hold up the cog to the cog symbol and that starts moving. And then I really don't want to get crushed, even though I did just save. Yeah, you hold up the cog to the cog symbol, and that moves. Ah. His jump was perfectly timed to destroy me. Alright, I see the mist of a warp over here. This leads to this switch. Interesting. That starts moving, and, Ah, okay. Huh, it broke, but I apparently have to approach it from the other side. Oh, I could have just warped. So anyway, there's a trapdoor here if you want to get back down here. So that save point means I never have to climb through the water in Tower of the Goddess again. Whatever, that's fine. I get iframes as I go to where I want to go. Okay, so because I broke it from the other side, this is now available. Caltrops. I mean, that doesn't really do anything at this point. I feel like I've been stuck roughly here before, and I don't remember how I got out of it. I need to get to where I set that one block in motion with the cog. Or maybe it wasn't with the cog, maybe it was with the switch? Actually, oh yeah. I need to keep going through to Chamber of Birth because I think it's relevant to how you actually get to the boss room in Chamber of Extinction. Okay, yeah, I could have just warped. The tree of life is the source of all life. The clay dolls become human. Noted. let's see. I think it does start with going here still, maybe. I don't know, maybe that is all that there is to do over here. Deal with that skeleton, break the one thing from the side. Is my mapping software even on? Or do I just... Okay, it is on, I just don't have the map for this area. Not that I seem to recall the map helping me that much. I think it's like a warp somewhere that I'm just not remembering. I don't know, maybe now that I've done things, I need to take the other entrance to Chamber of Birth. We were there earlier, but I have opened up a couple things. What am I looking for? Tower of the Goddess. Let's see, we can't use the Dragon Bone's other purpose right now. We don't have... Oh wait, actually we could go through... the place to the thing. Excellent. My communication skills are unparalleled. But, the other thing Literacy was blocking was... Well... I say thing like it's singular still. One of the things that was still blocked by Literacy is, or was, going through the, oh, what's it called? I want to call it Gate of Infinity. But I think it's like Chamber of Eternity or something. Field names are just escaping me, I guess. But anyway, we could go through there to Shrine of the Mother. See, I think you have to beat the mid-boss. Whoa. I got like stuck moving right for a bit. Or left, I mean. Yeah, I have to beat the mid-boss for that to do anything. There's eventually a passage between the two halves of Chamber of Birth. Really close to a full heal. Okay, not seeing any warps around here. Only seeing one warp around here. Oops. I got booped. See, if I die, is there anything I've actually done that I'd need to recover? I don't think so. I'm just like using weights for no reason. 'Cause this just goes somewhere we've already been. Ow. Yeah, this is down here where we reflected the laser. Endless Corridor, that's what it's called. Wait, I probably shouldn't be trying this journey. It is almost half an hour into the episode. And like, even once I get to Shrine of the Mother, we're not gonna immediately have the save point. Whatever. I kind of want to do this now. Let's see how it goes. I won't take multiple tries if I get killed. Oh, yeah, there is a saw here. Okay. Alright, doing great. Oh. Ah! I mispositioned. Still, one saw blade hit that whole trip. Pretty good. Alright, let's just read this. The one-eyed, the 100-eyed stuff about them. It's a boo. Being immune to bats is pretty cool, not that any of them actually threatened us. Yep, and now that we have one eye following us, there's a switch here. And now that we've hit that switch, we need to return all the way back to the left. Where there will be, I believe, another switch. Okay, well, we're not considered to be facing either direction while actually on the ladder. Yep. That switch changes his color, we can now harm him. Although it did make the shell horn noise, none of this is actually saved yet. If we left the area, we would have to do it all again. Still nothing's saved. He will respawn if we leave. Alright, now that One Eye is dead, we can defeat 100 Eye. I think there are some weapons he's weak to, but at least in Randomizer, you're allowed to use anything. So I'm just gonna bop him with the flail whip, because why not? Well, because I'm getting hit a lot. Ah, red hit sparks. Excellent. Alright, let's see, off to the left, where there's no clear reason to go, but yet it's a suspicious spot. There's a death trap, you'll get crushed. So that's cool. Yep. Tiamat distorts the dimensions. We already dealt with that. Right, we need to get the normal talisman before there's anything there. Okay. Normally the last health expansion in the game is here, but it appears to be a coin chest. Uh-oh. That's an actual chest. Although, wait. Well, I didn't jump high enough. And also there's still a wall there. There's a boss I need to defeat before passage opens there. I think that is what triggers those walls. Alright. I think that was from talking to a philosopher, that ladder. Okay. That's a blue treasure. That's not what I meant to do. You have to use sub-weapons to open this. I can't tell if it's... It's a sacred orb, nice. In vanilla, that's bounce.exe. Although I think any sub-weapon works for opening it, not just the one that bounces. Oh yeah, I haven't done the Twin Labs boss fight. Oh, I should... Wait, when did I get the correct map? Yep. Anyway, the map shows where we should set the dragon bone. Turns out it's on the head of this dragon statue. Although I think the statue won't be there if you haven't looked at the map and seen the mark of the skull. You need both map softwares for that to show up. Let's see, which... Oh, Green Fairy is Fortune Fairy. We get more drops of things. I don't know what opens this. Those are not bombs. Alright. Well, save point's right over here. And I should be ending things off anyway. So in the next part, maybe I'll be able to get that chest, because I'll be able to look up between parts how you actually get it. And let's see, what else do we need to do? I could just go fight Baphomet. There was something else I was stuck on. Oh, figuring out how to actually get through Chamber of Birth. Right. Let's see, I need at least one more Ankh Jewel at some point. Hopefully that turns up soon. I don't know what the flags in the current seed are, so I'm not actually sure whether I need 2 more Ankh Jewels or just 1. But anyway, that's it for this part. See ya!